Do IGL skills get better with time or worse since people get overloaded with more info? Get better, like in anything. Anything you set as your craft, you will get better at as time goes on and you learn more things. You always get better, unless you just never adapt, which then why are you in IGL? What happened with you? Got old. Why Jesse Vash clears you then? Didn't realize he had a title, does he? Or pretty awesome if he does. Do you agree Boaster is the best current IGL? Yeah, one of, for sure. Out of all the IGLs currently playing, he is the most valuable one. Yes, he has the highest. In terms of value, yes. However, I don't know that Fnatic can win an event if he doesn't play well, individually, even with his calling. No, it's not hate on Ethan or any other IGL. It's more, his calling is better than most, if not all. Overall, just calling. His ability to mid-round, his ability to problem solve in the moment seems to be the best. Just based on how many metas Fnatic has been good in, right? That can't be understated. However, again, I'll say it again. I do not think that Fnatic can win an event if he is not playing at least above average. Boaster has the longevity and the consistency over the metas. For most metas, he's brought up different players like Alpha and Kayak, as in like he creates a team environment with the coaches where young star players can shine. Yeah, agreed. That's also a pro for Boaster, for sure. He's obviously clearly a very good leader that people want as a leader. Elite players like Alpha, Kayak, in the past Leo, Durka, like Boaster has never been mechanically gifted in comparison to those players, and yet they continue playing with him. There's a reason why. He's obviously doing something that other people just simply cannot do at his level. So he brings way more than people give him credit for or might give him credit for because they're intangibles. Those things are called intangibles. You can't possibly prove that because you're not in the team atmosphere or team environment with them. But it's obvious from anyone that's played the game at a professional level what he probably brings. He's been shooting well lately. The issue with Boaster isn't shooting well. It's shooting in a grand final. Yeah, that's the big thing. He needs to just, if he performs at an average to above average level in a grand final or like those, you know, those games, the games that have the highest stakes, he can win again, without a doubt. I think IGLing affects mechanical performance. It depends on how you in-game lead. So it depends on the team you have. If you have players that mid-round a lot and you prep beforehand, it shouldn't. However, if you are an IGL that's on a new team that you're microing a lot, you just are playing with players who are inexperienced, so you micro a lot and you kind of mid-round, post-plants, the actual mid-round itself, retakes, everything, then yes. Is there other IGLs that does something better than Boaster? Yeah, they anchored better, they have better stats, they are better aimers, like raw aimers. Do you think valyn is better or close to Boaster? I truly do, but I can't prove it. And it sounds like, how dare you put Boaster in the same category when valyn hasn't even won an event? But I think they're the exact same. I think valyn's better. If I'm being completely honest, I think valyn's better. But Boaster is probably a slightly better caller. But valyn is a way more overall rounded, better player. No, I think valyn is a solid, like, high tier IGL. Just based off how G2 has played. Like, if valyn had won that one event they choked, the narratives would be different, you know, but that's just how it is. Doesn't take away from his ability to call. I've played against valyn's teams. I've played against Boaster's teams. They're both extremely hard to play against. So I rate them the exact same as far as I'm concerned. What about Nats? Solid as well. I mean, in-game leaders have gotten better and better. Like, we have many solid in-game leaders right now. Many, like so many. Almost every team has a solid in-game leader right now. There are very few that actually don't have a good IGL. The other big thing about the game developing to the stage that it has is it's not just all on the IGL. In the past, it was. Like early parts of Valorant, the IGL did a lot of the calling. Nowadays, a lot of the mid-rounding is done from other players, not just the IGL. Those players are more experienced. Teams and cores have been together for longer. They've gained chemistry. Therefore, everyone comms better. How is Elsa so far as IGL? Seems like he's getting the hang of it. The issue is there are too many other issues on Cloud9. They are too inconsistent in a lot of areas that critically you need to be good at consistently. And when they're playing against top, even like half-decent teams, they can't close games out. They throw rounds. They make too many mistakes. Fundamentally, they make too many mistakes. Can't win like that. Also, Penny has been completely out of form, in my opinion. Do you think we'll see another PaperX-like team with no real IGL and more of a hive mind? Probably not for a bit. If anything, it's going to be from the same region. Like, let's be real. Nongshim played kind of like PaperX, but better. Like, they ran it down and just won the event. So it's just this region. If a team from the Pacific wins. But the thing is, PaperX will always be the blueprint. They were the first ones to do it, and they're still doing it. And they're still playing well. So they're OGs no matter what. It would be the same as if like Optic Gaming and we were still relevant right now and still dominating. That would be the same thing as that. PaperX are actually that. They've been dominating the region.